It was almost 3.5 years ago since I visited my parents for the last time. After coming out of the closet to my parents, our relationship deteriorated badly. Every conversation with my mom ended up in a quarrel or argue or tears or crying. And my father hasn't spoken to me since then. It was a challenge for both them and me. The whole trip was more than 24 hours, including one night in a hotel. From airplane to airplane and from high-speed trains to cars.
When I walked out of the train station, there was no hug or kiss. It's just not our thing in this rural small village. I could see that my mom was happy and my father was waiting me in the car. He remained silent the whole trip, from the train station to our home, only passively answering my questions. There was also no argument, no anger, no discussion about my sexuality. It was a quiet moment, felt like they just saw me yesterday. The place looked smaller than I remember. When I was a child, there were often plenty of vegetables in the yard during this season. I could barely see the end of the yard. And now, it's filled with my father's farm machines. Life here is both familiar and strange. For example, you could shop from this driving fan in the village.
So this is my breakfast. This is spare ribs. And those grass, that's wild vegetable I've been missing a lot. And those are all the leftover from yesterday. I guess there is no possibility to do some healthy eating.
When I was a child, lighting up the fire under the bed was an interesting thing to do. You had to arrange all the combustible materials in a certain order. It almost felt like an art. I have been doing it for so many times, and it has become a gene inside of my body. Although I haven't done it for years, I got immediately familiar with it. The fire can be used to warm up the stone bed. And also could be used for cooking. As a farmer's son, I have always been told that food comes from a real fire always tastes better than comes from gas or electricity. I'm not sure if that is true, but it definitely costs more energy. As I cooked, I sweat a lot. In May, it is generally the season for seedling. My parents were extremely busy.
I don't know. It is 3:30 in the morning, and my father has been wake up already for 1 hour for his farm work. Ma,
We got a call from my father that his tractor was broken in the field. We need to bring another tractor to replace it and also bring some more seeds and fertilizers to the other fields. My parents have in total 17 hectares of the farmland. Most of the farmlands were rented from other families who are now no longer working in the village but working in the big cities. My parents grow maize, soybeans, and some sunflowers. Most of the farmers I see are in their 50s. I don't often see young people in the village. I ask many times, why are you working so hard? There is no need to do so. And I got no answers. I told my parents, if it's financial, I can share with them, but they never accepted. I was not able to drive in the tractor on the way to the fields, but after a quick lesson from my father, I was able to drive the tractor to home. It was very efficient, especially consider I spent 1.5 years for my Dutch driver license.
I stayed only 6 nights at my parents' place. It was apparently too short after 3.5 years of not seeing each other. However, I couldn't foresee this peace when I was booking the flight ticket.
It is a tradition that before a trip, my family would make dumplings together. My grandma gave me some tips for making dumplings quickly. Although she is 75 now, but she is still much more efficient than me when it comes to cooking. When I was in Netherlands, I didn't always feel that I'm 100% belonging to the place. I'm a foreigner in this country, although I'm married to a Dutch. I have a life here, but the feelings of not belonging were always with me. I thought this feeling would be gone when I went back to home. or I should call it my parents' home. But it still follows me. I noticed that I had been disconnected from this place, from my family, and sometimes I felt that I talked to my family across a big gap of geography, or culture, and or something more, something I cannot explain. I felt myself like a sandwich, being stuck in the middle of two different cultures, but I'm not belonging to neither of them. Being a single child, I often felt detached and alone. I felt like a duckweed floating on top of the water, and all my past was beneath me, and I was just floating with the power of present. This is how I felt in the middle of 2025 after visiting my parents. I do still have many questions, but I also feel more at peace now. And I wish the same for you.